Hello students, how are you? Today we are going to finish our chapter number 2, Components of Food. So let's begin the class. I hope everybody has done this activity at your home. So if you have done this, you have observed that by cutting a lemon or a piece of tomato, your hand will be wet. Okay, so now we will see further why I have given this activity to you. The topic is balanced diet. The food we normally eat in a day in our diet for growth and maintenance of good health. Our diet should have all the nutrients that our body needs in right quantities, not too much of one, not too much of the other. The diet should also contain a good amount of roughage and water. Such a diet is called a balanced diet. We have seen the meaning of roughage in the previous lecture. So what is balanced diet? The food we normally eat in a day in our diet. Okay, the food we eat in our daily day is called balanced diet, but it has some specification that we will see later on. For growth and maintenance of our good health, our diet should have all the nutrients that our body needs. Okay, the nutrients which we have discussed in last lecture, all the nutrients should be in our diet. Then only our diet can be called as balanced diet. Okay, and one thing to note that not too much of one and not too little of the other. Means a carbohydrate, energy, starch, fat, every nutrient should be in proper proportion, not more, not less. Okay. Next is see pulse, groundnuts, soya bean, sprouted seeds, Indian foods such as idlis, a combination of flours, misi rotli, theplas made from cereals and pulses, banana, spinach, sattu, jaggery, available vegetables and other such foods provide many nutrients. Therefore, one can eat a balanced diet without expensive food material. Okay, so with these all food items you can have a balanced diet. For that you don't need more money to spend on it. You don't need any supplement complements like powder form of nutrients or like that. You can get all the necessary minerals, nutrients in your diet, and if you add these all nutrients in your diet, then that diet is called balanced diet. So we will see what can happen if we are not following our diet. Eating the right kind of food is not enough. It should also be cooked properly so that its nutrients are not lost. Yes, if we are eating all the foods for nutrients, then we have to see that nutrients are not lost during the cooking, washing and peeling of them. So let's see, if the vegetables and fruits are washed after cutting or peeling them, it may result in the loss of vitamins. Okay, if the vegetables and fruits are washed after cutting or peeling them, it may result in the loss of some vitamin. The skins of many vegetables and fruits contains vitamins and minerals. Similarly, repeated washing of rice and pulses may remove some vitamins and minerals present in them. We all know that cooking improves the taste of food and makes it easier to digest. At the same time, cooking also results in the loss of certain nutrients which we have discussed. Many useful proteins and considerable amounts of minerals are lost if excess water is used during cooking and is then thrown away. So remember that while cooking, excess water should be not used. Whatever is needed should be only used. Vitamin C, one of the vitamins we have seen in previous lecture. Vitamin C gets easily destroyed by heat during cooking. Would it not be sensible to include some fruits and raw vegetables in our diet? We have seen our family doctor always suggests to have salad in our diet. Why? Because we have to include some fruits and raw vegetables in our diet to get all the nutrients for our body. So now let's see a story. Bujo thought that fat would be best food to eat all the time. A katori bowl of fat will give much more energy than a katori of carbohydrate rich food, isn't it? So he ate nothing but food rich of fat. Fried food like samosa, puri, malai, rabdi and peda. Do you think he was right? No, of course not. It can be very harmful for us to eat too much of fat rich food, and we may end up suffering from a condition called obesity. Obesity in Hindi, motapa. Okay, if we eat always samosa, puri, malai, fast food in common language, if we all eat fast food every day like pizza, burger, then we will suffer from the obesity, and our body system will not work properly. So for that we have to maintain a balanced diet. Each nutrient should be taken in proper proportion, not less, not more. Okay. Last topic of our chapter is deficiency disease. If we are not concerned with our diet, then this disease can be happen to our body. If any nutrients are not getting properly to our body, then deficiency disease can be seen. A person may be getting enough food to eat, but sometimes the food may not a particular nutrient. If this continues over a long period of time, the person may suffer from its deficiency. What they are saying, if a person may be getting enough food to eat, the person is getting food, but not the proper or a particular nutrient which his or her body want, then over a long period of time, the person may suffer from its deficiency. Deficiency of one or more nutrients can cause disease or disorder in our body. If we are not getting proper nutrients on a regular basis, we may suffer from the diseases. Diseases that occur due to lack of nutrients over a long period are called deficiency disease. The disease which are occurring due to lack of nutrients over a long period are called deficiency diseases. If we are not getting nutrients in proper proportion, then this disease can be occurred, and these diseases are called deficiency disease, which are due to lack of nutrients. If the diet is deficient in both carbohydrates and proteins for a long period of time, the growth may stop completely. Such a person become very lean and thin, so weak that she or he may not even able to move. So if we don't consume carbohydrates and proteins regularly for a long period of time, our growth can be stopped completely. We will not grow. Such a person become very lean and thin and so weak that he or she may not even be able to move. Deficiency of different vitamins and minerals may also result in certain disease or disorder. As we have discussed earlier, deficiency of vitamins and minerals results in certain disease or disorders. All deficiency diseases can be prevented by taking a balanced diet. So, the solution of all the diseases, all the deficiency disease is to have a balanced diet. So, what are the things included in balanced diet? Let's see once again. Yes, these are the things: pulses, ground nuts, soya bean, sprouted seeds, moong, South Indian foods such as idli, misi roti, thepla made from cereal and pulses, banana, spinach, sattu, jaggery. Available vegetables and other such foods provide main nutrients. So for having a balanced diet, you all have to add this nutrient to your everyday life. So if we have deficiency of some certain vitamins, which diseases can be seen in our body? Let's see that. Vitamin A. Vitamin A, which cause loss of vision. Okay. Symptoms are poor vision, loss of vision in the darkness, sometimes complete loss of vision. Vitamin B1, the deficiency disease which can occur is beriberi. What are the symptoms? How can we know that we have this disease? Weak muscles and very little energy to work. Vitamin C, scurvy, bleeding gums, wounds take longer time to heal. Okay, if we are having bleeding gums, the blood is coming out of our teeth on a regular basis, we can say that we have deficiency disease and we have to go for a dental checkup. Vitamin D, the deficiency disease is rickets. Bones become softer and bend. If we do not have vitamin D in our body in sufficient amount, then our bone can become soft. If we are not having calcium in our body in a proper amount, bone and tooth can decay. And the symptoms are weak bones and tooth decay. If we are not having iodine in our regular basis of life, then the disease can happen is goiter. In goiter, the symptoms are glands in the neck appear swollen, mental disability in the children. Okay, if iron, mineral or vitamin is not present in our body, the deficiency disease which can be seen is anemia and the symptom is weakness. So let's once again revise all the vitamins, all the deficiency diseases and all the symptoms. Vitamin A, the symptoms are poor vision, loss of vision in the darkness, sometimes complete loss of vision, and the system and the disease, deficiency disease or disorder is known as loss of vision, in that we won't able to see the things properly around us. Vitamin B1, the symptoms are weak muscles and very little energy to work, and the deficiency disease is called beriberi. The third is vitamin C. The symptoms are bleeding gums. The blood is coming out of our teeth. Wounds take longer time to heal. If we are fallen down from any bicycle or bike, the injury will not heal quickly. It will take time, and that deficiency disease or disorder is called scurvy. Vitamin D, the deficiency disease due to lack of vitamin D is rickets, and the symptoms are bones become soft and bend. If our body is not having vitamin calcium, then bone and tooth can decay. The symptoms are weak bone and tooth decay. If we are not having iodine in a proper amount in our balanced diet, then deficiency disease which can occur is goiter, and the symptom is gland in the neck appear swollen, mental disability in children. Our mind will not longer be powerful if iodine is not present in our diet. The last one is iron. If iron is not present, then anemia name deficiency disease can be occur, and the symptoms are weakness. If our body is feeling weakness, then we can say that iron vitamin is deficient in our body. I hope the lecture was interesting. Here we end our chapter number 2, components of food, and I am sharing one PDF file which consists of several question answer which we will discuss in the next lecture. But before that, the question answer given in this PDF should be written in your notebook. Thank you.